All right, guys, you know what time of the week it is. Yes, that's right. It's time for some dad jokes and stories. So first, we're going to come up with 2 stories and some dad jokes. Here's the first story. So, it's a nice, beautiful day in Colorado in the stream. And there's this rainbow trout sitting down underneath the water, about 6 inches from the top. And he sees this fly swimming at the top of the water. And he says, dang, if that fly drops 6 inches, I can go up to the surface and I can get myself a snack. I can eat that fly. I'll have myself something to eat. Now, the fish is waiting. The fly drops 6 inches. The fish jumps up to the surface. And he grabs the fly. Well, in the background, there's a fisherman eating a bologna sandwich sitting on a log by the river. And he sees this fly flying over the water, and he sees this rainbow trout in the water. And he's like, dang, you know what? If that fly drops 6 inches and that fish jumps up to eat that fly, I can throw my fishing pole in there and I can catch me that fish and I'll have me something else to eat tonight. So he sat down in his sandwich and threw his rod out there and he caught that fish. Well, in the background, there was a mouse sitting behind the log in the leaves, and he seen the fisherman put down a sandwich, and he said, oh my gosh, that fisherman's going to throw his pole out there, put his sandwich down, and catch that fish, and when he does it, I'm going to jump on that sandwich, and I'm going to get myself some dinner. It's a circle of life. So the fisherman throws his pole out, the mouse jumps over there on the sandwich, and he starts gobbling him up a sandwich. Well, behind that mouse in the tree, there's a cat, and he's watching that mouse, and he says, you know what? All this stuff's going on. As soon as that mouse jumps on that sandwich and that fisherman back turn catching that fish, I'm going to jump on that mouse and I'm going to get me some dinner. So what does the cat do? He jumps at the mouse. Well, the cat misses the mouse and he lands in the water in front of the fisherman in the pond. The moral of the story is once your fly drops 6 inches, the pussy gets wet. Squishy, should we give him another one? Yeah. Take number 2, story number 2. So, this bird is flying south for the winter. He's up north, it's cold. He gets to a blizzard, and he starts freezing, and he falls to the ground, cold as can be. Well, in the ground where he is, a cow's walking through the field, and he shits on the bird. Well, strangely enough, the bird starts feeling better. Covered in this deep cow shit. He's starting to warm up and feel better, not so frozen, so he starts singing a tune. Chirp, 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 chirp. Well, while he's singing this tune, there's a cat around, and he says, hey, I hear a bird singing a tune. What's going on? So a cat walks up, pulls the bird out of the deep shit, and eats it. Now, what's the story to this moral? Well, not everyone that shits on you is your enemy. And not everyone that pulls you out of deep shit is your friend. But if you're in deep shit, keep your damn mouth closed, because no one cares. Now, guys, since we're on the animal theme, why do rabbits like diamonds? Because they're made of carrots. What type of bird likes liquor? A toucan. Why did the cat go to jail? Well, he committed a feline. Alright guys, why do cows make such great dancers? Because they can moonwalk. Alright guys, for you lizard fans, what type of reptile keeps track of all other animals' movements? A monitor lizard.